So this is the first of a few videos I'm going to do about what I'm cooking at home. Maybe people get some tips and tricks to make things as delicious as possible with what they've just got lying around. In this one, we're going to do a salad. Salads can be good by yourself with leftovers. All right, so let's get to it. So the first thing we've got here is some mesclun salad, a mixture of lettuces, a rather soft lettuce. I'm doing this for my main meal for today, so I'm gonna get most of my substance from things other than just lettuce. Some olives that I've had in the refrigerator for a while, so I'm just gonna check to see if they're still good. Still good. So in they go. Since in this salad we've got kind of a soft and chewy with the olives, this is going to provide a nice contrast with the almonds. All right, so I found an apple, probably from 3 or 4 days ago. We're going to have a nice sweet crisp in addition to the texture of the crunchy and the chewy. Perfectly fine. It's about like that. So this bread that I've had sitting around is starting to mold a little bit, but I am not afraid. I guess I should put a disclaimer out there. I'm not a health professional, and I do have my health Department of Health certificate. I don't know. First of all, it's not very moldy. Why am I putting it out there that I'm gonna make something with this moldy bread? I'm not afraid of utilizing resources that I have if I know I can make it safe. And then I'm gonna trim it and I'm gonna make some croutons out of it. Add some butter and salt and make the croutons in a pan. I just looked at my butter situation and I don't have a lot of butter. So instead I'm just gonna use canola oil to make these croutons. All right, so I've got oil in a pan and just use this sort of as a bowl and let them pick up all of that before I turn up the heat so that they can just kind of absorb it. And then I'm going to continue by adding a little bit of salt. All right, we're gonna fire up that heat. The word saute really means to jump. Good. Okay, now for the dressing. I also just remembered I have these crispy onions, so those are definitely gonna go in there. Of course, I'm gonna do the crispy onions and the croutons after I dress the salad because I don't want them to get soggy. So I'm basically gonna add 2 parts olive oil to 1 part vinegar and then see how things go from there. Healthy dash of salt. This has to season the entire salad, so maybe a little bit more salt than I would intuitively use. Fresh cracked pepper. Because there are apples in this salad, I don't need a lot of sweetness, but I do like a little bit to counteract the acid. Not a lot of honey. We don't want a sweet salad, but it's nice to have it as a contrast. And by we, I mean me. All right, found some mustard. It's been sitting in my fridge for a while. This is some good mustard. It's called my mustard. When you can go to the store again, you should get this mustard. Well, we got salt, pepper, oil, vinegar, honey. Now we're gonna spice it up and use the mustard as an emulsifier. I have really big hands. You know what they say about guys with big hands? Great mustard. All right, so this is the critical point. You want to taste. Too acidic, too rich, too salty, maybe even just a touch too sweet, because this dressing has to make all that taste nice and delicious. Then as it gets diluted and dresses the rest of the ingredients, we're gonna be okay. I'm not gonna make a toss the salad joke. You want to use a bowl to dress the salad because you want all that seasoned well. You don't want to add dressing to the top of the salad because it's not going to be fully integrated. Put some of these croutons on here. Add on those crispy onions. A little food styling. Give it some nice color and pop. Then you got to gram it. Yeah. Croutons are so good. The olive and the apple. All right, I just gotta finish this and I'll go give myself a haircut.